Now, there are two big leasehold reforms that we need to look out for in 2025. So whilst leasehold reform has been pretty slow going and none of us are particularly happy with the speed at which the government seems to be looking to change leasehold law, there has at least been some movement. And the first thing to look out for is the abolition or the removal of the 2-year rule. So that's the rule whereby a leaseholder has to have been the registered owner at the land registry of their flat to extend the lease by 90 years and reduce the ground rent to nil. And that's going to liberate the market somewhat to the extent that a purchaser of a flat will be able to come in and extend the lease on day one, rather than go through the really convoluted process of have a seller serve a Section 42 notice, everybody try and work out what the lease extension is going to cost, and somehow factor that into a purchase or a sale of a leasehold property, which is a bit of a nightmare, and even people that are already experienced can struggle with the figures and getting some certainty. The second one, which is arguably a bigger improvement potentially, is that we are looking to have a consultation on the various rates that are applied in the lease extension valuation methodology. So in plain English, we're going to be looking at how is the government going to make lease extensions cheaper for people? Are they going to prescribe certain rates that valuers apply when they value a lease extension, when they value how much is payable to the freeholder to extend the lease? And so that's expected sometime in the summer of 2025. The removal of the 2-year rule is expected much sooner than that, perhaps in early 2025 or in the spring. And those are two of the biggest changes to leasehold, probably in the last few years. Perhaps the only thing bigger than that is going to be the removal of marriage value, which looks like it may not be happening this year, potentially something for next year or the year after, which is unfortunate for most leaseholders that have been waiting for a change in that regard for some time now.